See anything different? How about now? I'm just saying there might be something a little bit different. Hey you guys, and welcome back to the Genius Life. Today, well, you already know the deal because you probably saw the headline. I had to come on and share this story with you guys because I'm so excited. I didn't expect it to happen that day, or I did, but I didn't. So this is how it went down. I went to the ortho as per usual every 4 weeks. And my appointment prior to that, they said that I would be getting them taken off. But at the last minute, just before I left the office, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's this, pretty large gap that I'm seeing on the side. And I knew it was there, but I just thought it closed in a little bit more. And so my ortho just put he put an 8 ring on it. So it's one of those rubber bands that looks like an 8 to close it really quickly. So yeah, he put that on and then came back. I'm like, I don't know if we should take them off. What do you think? Because I feel like there's still a little bit of a gap in that little spot. I think it was here. And honestly, I still feel a little bit of a gap, but I need to wear my retainer. So anyways, I spoke to him about that concern. So basically this clip right here is when my doctor is going in with some floss. The wires are already off and he's pretty much checking to make sure that all the spaces are tight and ready for me to actually get the brackets off. So he went through and he's like, okay, it's a go, everything's fine. I know it was a little bit open last time, but the 8 band pretty much closed it up, so we're good to go. So I'm like, oh my gosh, it's really happening, oh my gosh. So now this clip is when the dental assistant is taking off the brackets. So she's pretty much just using this tool that looks like a wrench, you guys, as you can see, and just clipping them off. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, this is easy. I'm very shocked. Now, I've seen YouTube videos of people getting their braces taken off, but when it's you in real life, it's like, wow, if only you realized that this process would end so easy. Because the beginning is treacherous. For me, it was, at least. In the beginning, I had so much pain, a lot of swelling in the gums. It was just very difficult for me to clean because the way my mouth is set up, I had all the different tools. I had the dental floss, I had a dental pick, so the water pick. I also had floss that is specifically made for braces, so it can reach up underneath the brackets or underneath the wires. And of course, I used a regular toothbrush and I also use an electronic toothbrush. So I'm sitting there waiting to get polished up. I'm looking at my teeth. At this point, I have no brackets on and my lips are fully closing over my teeth, and I'm like, oh my god, this feels so weird. It's almost I feel like I've had braces all my life, and it's only been 2 years, you guys, but for the amount of time that I had them, it just felt so long, and I got so used to feeling something extra on my teeth that it felt so weird to not have anything there. And then plus it was slimy. So what happens is, for them to actually attach brackets to your teeth, they have to put glue. So there was a lot of glue and there was discoloration on the glue. So finally the doctor comes over and you see me wear my goggles. I'm ready to go, looking like P. Diddy or some rapper. And I'm thinking this process is going to be easy squeezy. Nope. I am literally cringing, especially when he gets down to the bottom, you guys, down on the bottom in the front. I guess those teeth are smaller and they're thinner, and they're just very sensitive. And what he's pretty much doing is using a tool that polishes. I imagine it to be the tool that they use when you go to the nail salon and you get your nails filed down. That's what I imagine. I didn't actually look at it because if I did, I'd probably be like, ugh. And I could feel it polishing, but it's also spreading out water at the same time and cold air. Or is it just cold water? Whatever it was very, very, very extremely cold. and my teeth were super sensitive to it. So that was like very uncomfortable. I mean, I don't know if I would say painful, but borderline painful. Before my appointment ended, I had to get my impressions made for my retainer. So the way it works is you have to get a retainer, and the retainer is what you're going to use going forward for the rest of your life, pretty much. And that keeps your teeth in place, and you use it every single night after you brush your teeth. And you want to keep it on for like 12 hours or so. So they gave me information. They gave me like a survey to take online, so I can take it on the paper and send it in my mail, but who wants to do that? I'll take it online, thank you very much. So I can take the survey, and they also gave me things that I couldn't eat during my treatment. Popcorn, y'all know I don't eat that. Extra gum, pretty sure there's stuff in there that I don't eat. I haven't chewed gum in so long, I don't even know what it tastes like anymore. Twizzlers, you know, like chewy candy and all these type of things we're not supposed to eat when you're, you know, when you have braces. So I got a whole bunch of that. If you guys need any candy, holla at me. And one thing they did give me that is functional, but I'm not sure that I'm gonna use it, is Retainer Bright cleaning tablets. It says it kills 99% of 7 common odor-causing bacteria. The way the dental assistant explained it to me is pretty much you take the tablet, you put it in like a cup or a bowl of water, and it dissolves, and then you put your retainers in there to kind of like soak off any dirt. I personally looked at the ingredients and I'm not quite feeling it. One thing that stood out to me was aluminum lake blue number 2, which I believe is made from, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but some animal byproduct. Sodium perborate, sodium bicarbonate, sodium sulfate, pentasodium triphosphate, corn syrup, basically stuff that I don't normally consume. So I'm going to research my own plant-based method to clean my retainers, and if you guys are interested, let me know. I will make a separate video on maintenance and like after taking off your braces, you know, what do you do to like keep everything fresh and keep everything in place. Today I went back and I got my retainers. So you get to choose which color you want. There was literally like the entire rainbow there. I just decided to go with violet, I guess. I don't even care for necessarily violet, but I don't know, it stuck out to me for some reason. This is what my retainers look like, and to my surprise, they are Invisalign trays, and which makes sense because I got impressions done, but I don't know, I never knew what true retainers looked like. I knew there was like some type of metal that goes up and something that goes on the top palette, but I didn't know if you would have to get impressions for those or what. So I get these in by pushing down on the back bottom rows and the back top rows. When you first put them in, you're like, okay, this is not too bad, but then after like a minute or two, it really starts to feel snug. Now I literally went without braces or without the retainer for like not even 24 hours. I definitely will be wearing my retainers as often as possible. I don't want to waste my money. You spend your hard-earned money on something that is important to you, you really don't want to waste it, and that's how I feel about my mouth. And if I ever have an issue with my retainers, I can get them replaced for a fee, but these retainers came with the entire treatment package. When I worked at my old employer, I had insurance that covered 50% of the cost of the braces. So now that I don't work there, I was paying on it monthly still, but the balance became higher because my employer was no longer paying 50% of the bill. So pretty much I had a balance at the end, which luckily I have a health savings account. So if you guys are not familiar with that, look it up. It's basically having tax-free dollars in a savings account that you can use when you go to the doctor, when you go to the dentist, the ortho. You can use it to pay things. So I have a health savings account, and I was lucky to be able to just like use that and not have to worry about paying off that balance in a lump sum straight out my checkings account, because that would have hurt. So anyways, you guys, that is pretty much the process of me getting my braces taken off after 2 years. Literally, I got my braces on March 3rd of 2016 and I got them taken off on February 22nd, 2018. So it's been, a week less than 2 years? That's pretty cool. So anyways, guys, let me know if you have any questions. Leave a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you think about my new teeth. My gums are kind of like going down, so that's good. And let me know if you ever had braces. I want to know if you guys had braces growing up or if you have retainer right now, and what have you seen during the last, let's say, 5-10 years after getting braces that you can give me some tips on. All right, so I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.